We have the power to make this the best generation of mankind in the history of the world, or to make it the last. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. We need men who can dream of things that never were. Our problems are man-made, therefore they can be solved by man, and man can be as big as he wants. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. In a time of domestic crisis, men of goodwill and generosity should be able to unite regardless of party or politics. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. The moral test of government is how it treats those who are in the dawn of life, the children, those who are in the twilight of life, the elderly, and those who are in the shadows of life, the sick, the needy, and the handicapped. Let both sides explore what problems unite us, instead of belaboring those problems which divide us. The great enemy of the truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived, and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive, and unrealistic. A nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. Change is the law of life. Those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. The greater our knowledge increases, the greater our ignorance unfolds. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Do not pray for easy lives. Pray to be stronger men. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. Justice is not a destination. It is a continuous journey towards equality and fairness. For man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. The human mind is our fundamental resource. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Let us not be afraid to help each other. Let us never forget that government is ourselves and not an alien power over us. The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. we must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. A just society is built on the recognition that the rights of one are as sacred as the rights of all. For time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. World peace, like community peace, does not require that each man love his neighbor. It requires only that they live together in mutual tolerance, submitting their disputes to a just and peaceful settlement. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. The pursuit of justice requires us to confront the inequalities that exist and work tirelessly to eradicate them. Justice should be blind to race, religion, and social status, and focused solely on the merits of each case. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. Tolerance implies no lack of commitment to one's own beliefs. Rather, it condemns the oppression or persecution of others. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. World peace is not a mere utopian dream, but a necessary condition for the survival and progress of civilization. Geography has made us neighbors, history has made us friends, economics has made us partners, and necessity has made us allies. Those whom God has so joined together, let no man put asunder. Justice is not just the absence of injustice, it is the presence of opportunity and fairness for all. The margin is narrow, but the responsibility is clear. Our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal. We are not here to curse the darkness, but to light the candle that can guide us through that darkness to a safe and sane future. The goal of justice should be to create a society where equal rights are not just a slogan, but a lived reality for every individual. If we cannot now end our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. Justice delayed is justice denied, and we must ensure swift and fair justice for all. The measure of a civilization is how it treats its weakest members. We must ensure that justice reaches every corner of society. True justice is not a privilege to be earned, but a right to be protected. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. The one unchangeable certainty is that nothing is unchangeable or certain. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave a comment. Click the subscribe button to get more videos like this one.